Someone stole my lunch. Someone frickin' stole my lunch. How could they do this to me? How could they do this to me? Oh, there it is again. Someone stole it again. The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. Man, I sure hope nobody stole my lunch today. This must be management's doing again. They said it's to improve morale when we're too busy to head outside. But what type of cafe only has one coffee machine? They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but I decided against it. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. The only saving grace is lunchtime. And today is special. Any other day I would have gone out into the big city and treated myself at a local bistro. However, a new project sprung up and I've been forced to stay inside during lunch. My weary coworkers have also have to live this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis. But why should I suffer? Why should I suffer alongside them? What awaits me behind these fridge doors is my masterpiece, my katsudon. Night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep-fried it in the finest oils and spices from my own pantry. Double-fried to perfection, then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce, all atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. Oh man. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft white meat inside. It's unfortunate that I couldn't eat it fresh off the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. Thank goodness. With a happy hum, I walk over to open the fridge. The shelves are empty around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. And despite the bowl's innocent pink coloring, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. My food deserves the best, of course. I pick up my cute bowl, but I notice something off. Sauce stains the sides of the bowl's lip. Did I spill it on the way to work? Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclip the lid. It's gone. My thick cut of fried pork. My egg slurry of dashi and soft onions. My fluffy steamed rice. It's all gone. Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is this a work of a thief? Wait, no. I shouldn't be doubting my coworkers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake. But this time, I only saw clear Tupperware containers. Oh, this morning, sorry. How could anyone mistake my lunch for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It tells me that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. Oh. What should I do about this thief? Also, I wouldn't have had time to eat that anyway, because I just went to go get my lunch in the last few minutes of my break. What? But what should I do about this thief? Just straight up quit your job, give up, report to HR? Nah, bro. You know how much time I spent on that frickin'... Do you guys don't understand how much time I spent on that lunch? We ain't giving up. Reporting to HR. The most rational decision is to report to Human Resources. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. I apparently do this a lot. Hello. This is Kale of Human Resources. How may I help you? Hi, Kale. I'd like to report a theft. What was stolen? My lunch. Was it during company hours on company property? Yes, and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. I don't want compensation, Kale. An employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds? We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Must be nice having a lunch, huh? Kale hangs up before I can say any more. Does it happen often? Then do something about it. Nobody likes Kale. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. The next day. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made mapo tofu. How did I make it again? This seems pretty terrible. Just gonna kill my coworker who steals it. Maybe not that. You know what? I know this game has multiple endings. We're probably gonna try all the endings. We'll mess with that. But for now, let's go with something that's slightly less terrifying. We'll go for the Sichuan peppercorns. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted Sichuan pepper, the thick red oil of the bean paste, the firm, bouncy texture of the cubed tofu with an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. Mapo tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. That this one is different. I spiked up the heat, adding twice the amount of ground peppercorn and chili, a spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dares to open my bowl, a red powdery explosion awaits them. 5 hours later. Lunchtime arrives and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different. I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding. It's empty. But how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton? Wait. If someone ate my super spicy Sichuan mapo tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now. Within the remaining minutes of my break, I looked far and wide for the mysterious red-lipped caper, but to no avail. My pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There are too many employees in this company, wearing lipstick. I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home. Luckily, the stench of peppers clung to my suit, and people avoided me on the subway during rush hour. The next day. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. This is why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. I eat a lot of things, guys, but I have a problem with eating the heads of animals. I don't know, I mean, okay, obviously there's a lot of people here who are vegetarian and stuff. I'm not, but fish head, I can't do that shit. It ain't like goldfish, okay? It's not the snack. I don't want the snack to smile back. You guys know what I'm saying? I just can't. Like, the moment the head's gone, all right, I can eat it now. Even if someone takes the head off in front of me, I'm fine. I don't know what it is. I just can't do the head. I can't do the head.
So no head?
Let's not lose our heads, though.
That's why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. A big steamed fish head, simmered in a thick milky curry sauce. Sliced tomatoes, okra, and eggplants float around. Succulent, bouncy fish cheek, and a big, sticky eye, drenched in tangy curry sauce. A vibrant, comfy dish to ease the stress of this weary week, but will it survive until my break? That thief is still out on the loose, ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last chance, my last course of action. What should I do? Why wouldn't I just keep my lunch at my cubicle? You can't heat up fish. You don't heat up fish at work. That's a mistake. You eat that shit cold. I don't want to give people notification. Fuck them. I'm going to eat at my cubicle. I should keep my lunch with me. The closer, the better. Sitting comfortably in my swivel chair, I type away in my Excel sheets. My pink bowl keeps me company, so my nerves are relaxed. Nearby, some workers are gabbing away. So, how's their term-end report coming along? Never mind that. Did you see that Who's Employee of the Month again? Hell, the new hire, that French dude. French? From abroad? Who knows, but he's been snagging Employee of the Month ever since he started last year. I've been trying for this month, but I lost. Man, give up. You can't beat him. You went on vacation to play that new Elf Ring last week, remember? I'm about to start playing Elden Ring myself soon on Twitch stream. I may be dating this video a bit by saying that, but I am about to play Elden Ring very soon, so good joke. Oh, you're right. They finally finish talking and leave the area. I can finally eat in peace. Shifting my keyboard away and replacing it with my bowl, I flip open the lid. An explosion of spice enters. Oh no, that's gonna be too fragrant. People are gonna be pissed at me. So much spice enters my nostrils. Hey, what's that smell? Somebody's eating in the cubbies again. It'll be like that sometimes. We sympathize with each other silently. The first time I'm able to eat a meal during lunch. The tangy aroma wakes up, makes me up and stirs my stomach. Growl. I take out my spoon and dig in. Growl. I dig it. That's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my head and spot an unfamiliar figure pass by. He's a ruggedly handsome man. He looks down at my bowl grimacingly. You stink! I take that back. He's insufferable. Wait, he doesn't smell too bad, but it's distracting everyone else. Why didn't you put it in the fridge? Before I could even swear back, he walks away. Stinky. Rather than my curry. It's more like he hadn't left the company in a week. My nose scrunches up remembering his sour stench. His smell left such an impression that I couldn't even enjoy my long-awaited meal peacefully. That man, that menace, he seems familiar. I can't put my finger on who he reminds me of. Speaking of which, I should spray some air freshener later. I got ending number 6, Stinky. Fair grade? Let's go do the other endings real quick. I'm gonna quit my job. Fuck this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over to the coffee shop. My machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it to the ground. The trash can is next. The firm kick, it flips over and empty coffee cups fly out. Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door's hinge and aim it squarely at the Employee of the Month frame on the wall. He's the fucking Employee of the Month. I recognize him now. My breathing is haggard and my back is covered in sweat. And sedentary office workers can only do so much. I stomped to my cubicle and hastily write out my 2 weeks notice to HR. Who can even say I'll be here tomorrow? Once I'm at the front door, I'm never coming back. Fuck this. Boiling point. Ending 2. Very bad. Okay. Alright, let's not do that. Let's just give up. I can only give up. Whoever it is. How could I even find them? Filling a paper cup with stale, cold coffee, I go back to my cubicle in defeat. My lunch got stolen again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. They're probably more happy to eat than I am sad to be hungry. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in the company increased. So, let it be. Enlightened, I continued to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten, and I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with coffee filters that week. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. Acceptance. Okay. Great. Very bad. Alright, so I gave him Sichuan pepper. I'm gonna give wax this time. With the help of many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of Mapo tofu. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam, and the red sauce is from acrylic and watercolor. I mixed roasted ground peppercorn into the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. With the glaze of residence and patience, the fake wax Mapo tofu was complete. I snicker, imagining the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold, only for their plastic spoon to rebound back into their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still waiting for my model to dry this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. Lunch quickly arrives and I return to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. I couldn't keep my excitement down. Despite knowing it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and... a scoop. No. 2 scoops were gone from the bowl like sliced jelly. This thief is beyond my comprehension, but something sparks inside me. I return to my desk to write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. Holy shit! I popped off on YouTube, dude! God, I wish. Wax food? You wouldn't believe it. 100,000 likes? Do 10 million views, bro? I quit my job and became a wax food artist. Yeah, I believe it. Hey. Wait a minute, are you the... You look a lot like that fucking employee of the month. I'm gonna downvote your ass. Damn it. Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing that travesty, I knew I had talent in the wax arts. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corporal life? Raw talent, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Next, rat poison. It's time. Ah, yes. How could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of gray powder on the surface. Snapping the lid back on, I tuck my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. And soon that thieving rat will get its just desserts. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It'll all be according to plan. Right after I finished my work for the day, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. I went to jail. A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of that damning video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the door on the bars and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry hard bread and bland watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My cellmate slaps my hand and takes my share from my plate. My lunch has been stolen again! I return to the cell and sit in hunger. Inmate, that's some good news. Yes? The victim you poisoned survived. What victim? The food thief? Don't say any more, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Of course. Of course. I hold my head toward the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson. Don't try to poison your coworker. So I did the lunch at the cubicle, and that was a mistake. Let's do a mass email and see what happens. I need to confront my problems head on, in a civil manner. If HR won't help me, who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans? I need to direct my complaints to where they can be heard, loud and clear. Let's write an email. That'll be a compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I've faced this week, using that hamburger method they taught me in high school. Oh man, is this another option I gotta do? Is this more options? Oh man, hold on. Hope. To... Wait, what the hell? Oh god. Your... I wish... If I... There's a lot of options here. To the person who keeps stealing my lunch. You're a waste of a human being. I wish a pigeon shits on your new fancy suit. If I ever meet you, I'm gonna... Well, that went well. I said send and wait a response. If the perp felt any guilt, they would reply, right? My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello, Joe. Is something the matter? You're fired. Why? Was it necessary to CC everyone? Of course. Why shouldn't I? Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary? It caused our stocks to drop by 5%. How are you going to compensate for that? Whether the company doesn't compensate for losses? So, did you guys hear from the food thief yet? She ends the call. I noticed that I've been blocked and my work email has been deleted. You think you could fire me without severance pay, gelato? Gelato? Okay. I ripped the PC tower from my work desk and run out the building. If the company won't compensate me, then this shall be my compensation! An eye for an eye. I got a free computer, though. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, let's try fridge note. I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult, after all. From my pocket, I take out my expensive fountain pen that I splurged my bonus on. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room. They think that if we see it, we'll be compelled to continue working during our break. None of my coworkers are that gullible, but the amount of paper does decrease throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. Are we doing this again? Do. Please. This is my threat. Please. B. Do not touch. Please have mercy on me. Bon appetit, motherfucker. What? After the note is done, I secure it with magnets, and now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. It was tasty. I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the dry paper as it grazes my tongue. Wow. Tasty. The next day. It's been 4 days. I'm in the break room holding today's lunch. This time it'll be different. I will succeed. The thefts will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear on my health insurance. I kiss it a temporary farewell as I walk out the room. A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past a stack of clear Tupperware, singling out a bowl. A pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? The figure's shoulders jolt up, and then he relaxes as he turns around. Nothing. I saw that there were new coffee filters. But management repurposed the copy paper. Right. Who are you? Me? I'm not really that important. Rather, why don't we start with you, buddy? Bo. I smile at him as he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few moments. Don't you have work? How's that coffee? Why would I drink this place's coffee? Tell me, you drink it? That slimy brown water? It's not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate yourself. 3 days I've starved because of you. 3 days. Actually, what did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. You come to the break room often? At this exact time every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat? Well, yeah, don't you? Yes, I would if I could. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too. I'm skipping precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're all co-workers, aren't we? I like being alone. Sales provide me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. We'll just have to suffer. Wait outside, I'll be done quick. Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Are you hiding something, selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You should ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already. Maybe you're the frisky type? I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? I made my move. With a sidestep, I try to maneuver around the man. But he swiftly blocks my view, left and right. But why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilt for what? My right for a meal? His stature and speed outmatched me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course, I only dine on the finest. Fess up, you thieving rat. Me, a rat. You stole my lunch! I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. You're talking out of your ass. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousand employees come by here every day. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. Well, Mr. Employee of the Month. Do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bites. How did you know? You take me for a fool? Huh? This company plasters your face on the walls. It's right over there. All you did was tie up your hair. Did you make this meal? I did. Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole. And so I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. On that day, I offered him half my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? I'll cook for you. Okay, I'm listening. But you'll need to pay me for my groceries. Fine. We would continue discussing our contract over dinner, his treat. He chose a fancy, fresh bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. Date night? Oh god. Here we go. Under a warm candlelight light, Bo sits across from me, his long, silky hair let loose. An open French window frames his figure like a painting. If only he would shut up. Kale is a dick, glad we agree. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8 minutes break. The past hour, I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky, hints of a deep, big, city tone mixed in with some of that wilderness vibrato. I could listen to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering soon? Right, food. What do you recommend, Bo? Anything that tastes good. Like meat. Do you eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Okay, steak for the meathead. I'll get the ratatouille. That's all vegetables. Shut up, meathead. An order of red wine with that, too. At least you know how to pair wine with steak. How cooked would you like your steak, sir? Well done. Make it medium rare. Okay, chef. The waiter quickly bolts away. It's just him and me and him now. So, how long have you been stealing? A couple of times. It's only food. Stealing. Yeah, it was me stealing food from the fridge. Do you need help? Should we split tonight's bill? No, I have enough money, just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life? I didn't have a life until I could hide with this company. It wasn't like this in my other job. I used to work at an eatery, always ate fresh. Then why'd you stay with us? You seem capable, going by your Employee of the Month record. I was at my limit, to be frank with you. But one day I met you. Me? Your lunch. Fudge. I never felt such warmth of a lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. All I ate were ham cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know. Ham cheese and cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off of you now. For a price. My wallet is your wallet. He said it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. What? He looks like he's about to grab my hand, but he avoids me. He picks up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back with him. How often do you pound meat? God damn it, man! The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? For what reason? To inspect your goods. Aren't you going too fast? I want to see what's in your fridge. My fridge? Aren't I paying for your groceries? Right, of course. I take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. Scrolling through my chat apps, I realized something crucial. I forgot. Bo, what's your contact info? Oh, it's... I also haven't got your full name. What's Bo short for? My full name? He hesitates, dragging on the silence. I gaze back with big watery eyes, a skill I learned from dealing with higher-ups. He finally gives in and sighs. Don't laugh, okay? My parents had a French face. I'm not actually European. I won't laugh. I'll need it if we're going to work together from now on. There's a knock on our door. The waiter rolls in a trolley holding our meals. And as the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Well, it's... bone apple tea. What an unfortunate name. Excellent! We did it! We got the best ending! Oh, thank you for playing! Hey! And we all lived happily ever after, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little one-off Someone Stole My Lunch. I thought it'd be a little fun little game to do. That was an interesting ending. But I'm sure everything is going to turn out great, and we're going to have a nice professional business venture of sorts. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!